Yes. Hi, this is Chris again. Welcome to Cooking to Learn. I'm going to be cooking for you today a meal that I learned from Maya, who preferred not to be on YouTube. So basically, I just filmed Maya cooking it. I studied it, and I'm going to now present it to you. So Maya's meal is tofu scramble, Indian inspired. She says it's not an Indian dish because she uses some Indian spices, but it's more Indian inspired. Alright, so let me show you all what the ingredients are going to be. So we're going to be we have some vegetables here, some tofu. We have onions and garlic.
So this is extra firm tofu?
We have tofu, extra firm tofu. Then we have onions and garlic. Then we have tomatoes. Then we have mushrooms. We also have, I don't know how you say this, quinoa, okay. I think. But that's what Maya used. Black beans, just some spices, tumeric, curry powder, cumin, Bragg's liquid aminos, pepper. She also used nutritional yeast, but I did not get my hands on nutritional yeast. I tried this morning and did not succeed. So here is the ingredients for tofu scramble. We're going to start by cooking the onions and garlic. So I'm just going to put some extra virgin olive oil into the pan. All right. So we have the onions and garlic cooking. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get the organic quinoa. Again, I'm destroying the actual pronunciation. Going in the rice cooker. So this is all I have left here. So we're just going to finish off the quinoa, something like that. So I'm just putting it in. Putting in the quinoa, quinoa. I think it's quinoa. I think that's what it is. And we have about half a cup.
Half a cup.
So I have here this wonderful rice cooker. I love rice cookers. I'm going to be putting the quinoa. You just want to put in twice as much water as you put in quinoa, just like rice. So I'm just going to fill up my cup with water here. Put in the water. And then the wonderful thing is I just push this button and now it's on cook. So now the quinoa is getting started.
No salt or anything? Nothing extra?
We'll put in salt.
Later.
Yeah. Okay, you can hit stop. Now we're going to be cooking the tofu. And Maya had a very interesting thing that she did with the tofu. Take a look here. So I have here the extra firm tofu. And she took it out and she basically wanted to get rid of the water in the tofu, and she did what she said was a very simple version of pressing the water. The reason why she wanted to get rid of the water is because when there was water in the stir fry, the vegetables stopped browning. So what Maya did, let me just grab my knife here. She cut the tofu in half like this. And although she didn't break it, but she put the towels on, she put the paper towels on, and she just pressed. And what happened was, the paper towels, I'm actually out of paper towels, I would actually use more, but the paper towels actually soak up the water, as you can see. What she then did was she started to cook the tofu, so we're going to add a little more vegetable oil, and I'm just going to do what Maya did. I don't know why she did this.
I see that you took out the onion.
Oh yes, thank you. I took out the onion and garlic, and I'm just going to break the tofu into pieces, like this, and we're going to cook the tofu. And, just from time to time, the The stove is on medium heat. And from time to time, I'm just going to turn the tofu over. But basically, we're just browning the tofu. And when the time comes, what we will do is we will put the onions and garlic back in to the tofu. The next step, the tofu is cooking. So basically, the next step is I'm going to take the onion and the garlic, and I'm going to put it back in. Now that the tofu has had a chance to brown, and the onions and garlic have a chance to brown, we're going to put in the softer, more watery foods, which are the mushrooms and the tomatoes, and we're going to cook them all together here. So they're all cooking together here, and I'm going to add a few spices. Maya actually uses, interestingly enough, she uses Bragg's liquid aminos instead of as a substitute for soy sauce. Has vegetable aminos and lower sodium, but it tastes like soy sauce. So just going to add some of that. And I am going to put in the spices now. Now's a good time to put in the spices. So here's what we're going to do. This gives it the Indian taste. I'm going to add some curry powder. So I'm just going to put in roughly a tablespoon, half a tablespoon maybe. I think that's what mine did. Curry powder, cumin, ground cumin is next, and then tumeric, which is going to give it an interesting yellow coloration. Just a little bit of pepper. Then what I'm going to do is stir all of the spices together. And I know you can't smell, but it has an entirely different smell now. It's a very tasty smell. Let me just tell you that I've cooked this so many times because it's so tasty. Maya cooked this for me about a month ago. I cooked it at a potluck, and it just went so quickly because it is so tasty. Okay, so just adding some black beans. I already added some, so I'm just going to add a little bit more. But that's the last recipe. And what I did was I took the tortilla and I heated it up and turned it over, and it's rising a bit, so that means it's ready. I'm just going to put it on the plate next to the I don't know how you pronounce it. Quinoa. I can't remember.
So this is like tortilla, integral tortilla?
Yes, this is a whole wheat tortilla. Just going to add some more of this tofu scramble. This very delicious tofu scramble. Thank you so much, Maya. And we are ready for a tasty, healthy, and quick meal. Okay. Let's eat.
Let's eat.